What do you think? Good. Good afternoon, everybody. It's Sunday, February 7, 2021. And I mentioned it earlier in the week, or last week, but you guys know what today is? From the best I can determine, today is the 5-year anniversary of making these daily vlog videos. 5 years. Pretty much every single day. I probably missed less than 20. I would guess. I don't know. But there's still daily uploads. So, what a day. And it's Super Bowl Sunday. So, it should be a good day today. I was outside earlier shoveling. You guys can see how much snow has been accruing. I think we're supposed to get even more snow like maybe Monday. But I should be getting Grant back a little bit earlier today. So instead of 7 p.m., 6 p.m. I think the game starts at 6 or something like that. Or maybe like the pregame or whatever. Don't really have much on the agenda for today. I wanted to do something special for the 5-year anniversary, but I don't know what to do. Yeah, I don't know. So maybe what I'll do is just take you guys along with me today. I got a message from Jessica. She wants a hand picking out a barn door setup. So she wants to do this like really like nice custom barn door, like a sliding door type of thing, you know, between her bedroom and her powder room or whatever. So kind of cool. But yeah, I gotta run and go meet up with her. And then before I get Grant back, I have an hour-and-a-half massage scheduled. And I'm actually really excited about this. So this is just through Massage Envy. I have a monthly subscription. So I think it's like $50 a month, maybe $60 a month. I get one massage reload like added to my account. And I probably have, I don't even know at this point, like 30 of them or something accrued. So I'm going to use 1.5 credits today. Kind of excited about that. So, yeah. So let's stay tuned for more. 5 years, guys. 5 years. I'm kind of excited about that. That's crazy.
I really need to figure out the keypad.
Oh, in the garage?
It said I had to go up into the things.
All right. Just a quick visit with Jessica and I missed her. I missed her a lot. I think I mentioned it, but she was mad at me and we had yet another falling out. And when she does that, or when that happens, she doesn't want to talk with me. And I understand why. I understand the reasons and all that. Sounds like she's doing okay. She's dating some good guys finally, some really nice people. And it sounds like off to a healthy start, so that's good. She wanted some help picking out a barn door for her house. We went over to like Menards, which is like the local big box store, and we're pricing out some stuff and all that. So she got a bonus through her second job. So she works for a Target as her second job, and they gave everyone that worked over Christmas time through COVID, coronavirus times and all that, they gave them like a special bonus. So she wants to get some more new things for her house and all of that. She's excited to do it. So problem is her door opening is 38 inches wide, and the doors, the biggest ones that they sell in the stores, are 37 inches. So she's like, what do we do? I'm like, well, you can either custom build your own, which would actually cost less than buying one pre-made, but you have to do all the work, of course. Or I told her you can just put some like trim around the doorway, essentially, which would bring it in a 1/2 inch on each side and turn the 38-inch door frame into a 37-inch door frame. So that was the route she wanted to go, because then she doesn't have to custom build it and, you know, route out stuff and all that. So kind of cool. Now I stopped home for a snack and to go tink tinks, and now I'm headed to my massage appointment. So I was just thinking back over all the good times that we've had, we being us, in these vlogs or these time capsules over the past 5 years. I mean, some great experiences with Jessica and Nikki and Rochelle and Vicky, and I think that was it. So I don't think Missy was in these vlogs back in the day, but back 5 years ago I was still doing my vlog, my Bob's Garage YouTube channel videos. So I've had my Audi, I've had my, I'm trying to think if, I think you guys have seen my Cutlass. I know it's been in storage for like 3-4 years, so, but, excuse me, Grant was just a baby when I started doing these. Crazy, right? So a lot of good times that I was able to film and document and stuff over the years, and it's just been an incredible journey. And you know, somewhere in the last month or so, I kind of made a resolve to kind of start moving forward now. So you know, I've been just kind of stuck, spinning in the mud, not really having any guidance or aim or goals or anything. You know, buying different things to hopefully make me happy and occupy my time and this and that, but now it's finally time to move on. You know, I even, you know, my 401k loan from the divorce ended a year ago, and I had to take out another short loan, like a 1-year loan for, I don't know, 10 grand or something to pay off my credit cards again. And that loan just finished up. But so I should have been done a year ago. But I keep buying toys and all kinds of shit that I may or may not need or whatever. And at the end of the day, I needed to kind of focus and just push and move forward. So somehow in the last like maybe 3 weeks or whatever or less, something just clicked, and I said, you know, enough's enough. Like, fuck this. I need to start moving forward so I can kind of put this behind me. You know, being stuck like I've been, it's also making my mind stuck where I had come from and where I had been. So it wasn't really a good thing. So this has been quite the journey. You know, it's just trying to search for happiness and contentment and all that, and I still haven't found it, but I will say I'm a lot better now than I was 5 years ago when I started these videos. I was an absolute mess. 5 years, though, if you think about it, that's a long time. So just wanted to thank everybody for being there with me and for me. I wasn't quite sure what I was going to be doing when I started this whole process. I just felt some sort of a need to document my life because I didn't think there was much left of it. And yeah, so it's been quite a process. I mean, all of the crazy stuff I've been doing over these years too, to make ends meet and to pay the bills and to buy the extra stuff in life that I want and need and stuff. It's been crazy. I've literally just done a little bit of everything, I feel like. So I wanted to do something cool, something special, something fun for the 5-year mark of starting these time capsule vlogs, but I don't know what to do. I have no clue. So it's Super Bowl Sunday, but I don't even have any plans or a party or anything to go to or do with anybody. So it's just kind of going to be Grant and I, and I don't know if we're just going to hang out. Maybe we'll game while watching the game. Like, Fortnite or something. I don't know. But, it's one of those things. It's just, when I was younger, I just always wanted more. More to do, more to distract me, more to preoccupy me or whatever. And now, lately, maybe it's just because it's winter too, but I'm just all about chilling. Like, trying to make life a little bit simpler, a little bit easier on me if and when I can. And, so I don't even know how to put into words my thoughts, but I was having a talk with Jessica. So she's dating two really nice guys, and her question was like, what does she do? They both want to move forward or become exclusive or this or that. And I said, well, you don't have to do anything yet. I'm like, just take it slow, make sure that they're genuine, and what they're doing and saying now is not just an act. But, her thing, and this reflects on me as well, is, we've been so used to being mistreated that when we finally find someone that's normal, that treats us nicely and treats us well, we kind of don't know what to do. And this is like my big, profound moment that I was able to give her advice on. And I said, Jess, and this all reflects onto me as well, but I said, you need to recognize and realize what it was that you've been asking for this whole time. She's had a wild career relationship-wise in recent years, and I said, you've been asking for normal and nice and all that stuff, and I said, at the end of the day, that's all boring, and it's true. I mean, that's Nikki and I. We're boring. I told her we spent the whole weekend watching a TV show. That was it. We didn't do anything else. We didn't even go out shopping. We didn't even leave the house. So, I was trying to tell Jess, you gotta remind yourself that this is what you asked for and you're finally being given it. And it comes down to you in terms of what do you do when you have it? Do you wreck it? Do you ruin it? Do you run away from it? And I told her my problem is I always run. I can't commit. I can't lock in. When I get there, I'm bored and I'm like, this sucks. This is stupid. And I go the other way versus, going forward with it. So, and that's what I told her. That was my big advice was, and this happens to everybody, whether you're looking for, one thing or another thing, when you're finally given it or finally find it, a lot of times it's not what you expected. You think that's the grass is greener on the other side, and then when you finally get there, it might be greener, but it's not as fun or whatever. It's normal. So that's kind of the issue when you've been treated a certain way for so long. You become so desensitized to that bad treatment that when you're finally treated the right way, it feels fake or false or like it's like an act. And that's what I told Jess. I said, I have a hard time believing a lot of the stuff that Nikki says and tells me because of my past. And I have walls up and I'm so guarded and jaded and everything else that, I'm waiting for the shoe to drop and for it to happen to me again. And frankly speaking, that was kind of my whole issue with Jess as well, because she kind of pulled a Rochelle on me where I was dating somebody for 2 years and Rochelle told me, oh, you break up with her and we'll be together and all this stuff. And I'm like, really? She's like, really? She's like, this is your chance or whatever. So when I did it, it wasn't everything I thought it would be. And that's my problem with Jess, is I don't know if this is like a jealousy thing or whatever, where she says one thing, but then it's not genuine. It's not real. It's easier to pull someone that's taken versus having to sacrifice a relationship for somebody that's single. And that's literally what it comes down to. That's the whole issue with marriage, right? Like, I have single friends that all they do is prey on married women because it's safe, it's easy. They can fuck with them, they can do whatever they want, and they know that that person isn't going to tell on them or tattle on them or whatever because that person's married. They've got a lot more to lose than them that's single. If they lose that person, they just move on to the next one, right? And so that was always kind of like an issue with Jess. Not that I don't believe her or trust her. It's just that I've been through this before with Rochelle. And, you know, when they're, you know, let's talk about Rochelle, for instance. So Rochelle's single, right? She's been, you know, having some bad luck with relationships, and dating was terrible and this and that. Well, you know, she sees me that's happy and content and all this other stuff, and she either wants that for herself and or wants to break that up. She doesn't, you know, like seeing that, like having that flaunted in her face or whatever. So when I didn't realize back then, you know, what Rochelle was going through. Rochelle was going through some rough times, man. Like, because there would be times when we would all hang out as a big group and stuff, and Rochelle would just totally get hammered. And most likely it was because I was with my girlfriend and we were all together, but she would see me and her and all that and just be like, fuck this, and just, you know, throw caution in the wind and get hammered. You know, that time that Rochelle threw up in my car and, you know, whatever. I'm pretty sure that was on the vlogs too. So it's been an interesting journey, just learning about the whole game, you know, the whole setup with dating and understanding women, especially in this age bracket, because what they want now is in early to mid to upper 30s is a lot different than what they wanted in their teens and their 20s and stuff, right? And, you know, so Jessica's starting to learn a little bit about that, because now she's realizing that she's dating people that are serious. They're not looking to just score, you know, it's a whole different ballgame when you get serious, because you realize, like, scoring and hooking up and all that is fun and nice and all that, but, you know, and I told Jess this today, but I'm like, you know, that's not everything. It's not a big part of adult life anymore. You know, you start adding kids into the mix and wanting and making families and all that sort of stuff, everything changes. You know, yeah, the hot chick or whatever is great and nice, and the one that's good in bed is nice and all that, but, you know, how do they treat you? How do they treat your kid if you have one? Or, you know, how are they in the streets? You know, it could be great in the sheets, but how are they in the streets? So, it's a whole different ball game. But so just some observations. I just wanted to kind of check in with you guys, have a little bit of a heart-to-heart. And I do think I'm going to have to start changing these videos to either some sort of like a weekly thing or something, but I just, I think this vlog has served its purpose, right? It's been 5 years. I think it's going to be either shifting, maybe we'll just do like a weekly thing or something like that, where I don't know if we just do like a Monday to Monday. Maybe that's the route we should go, since today's a Sunday. It's 5 years. So maybe what I can do is have a weekly video instead of a daily video, and just whatever thoughts I collect throughout the week, that's what I'll be announcing or posting. And what I want to try to get into is making all of my videos more positive.
So maybe talking about like the wins each week, or throughout the week, I should say, each day, but weekly, and trying to sum them up to the point where, you know, I can. It'll be less work for me and open me up for some other types of projects and ideas and stuff versus always kind of feeling like I need to just do something instead of having quality, right? So I do appreciate all the venting that I've been able to do through this and all that sort of stuff, but I need to focus more on to positive things. So there's going to be tough days. There's going to be some rough days. But I just need to figure out what to do going forward. I need to come up with something better, something nicer. So, you know, like it was like a week or two ago, I packed up all of my projects, packed up all my tools, packed up all my 3D printer stuff, and just kind of let it all go for just a little bit here. And it's definitely been a big, major, massive stress reliever to be able to not have to worry about all that stuff, and being able to complete it all and get it all done. And it all costs money, and costs more money to get more parts to finish the next thing, and all this sort of stuff, right? So I just it's one of those things. It's one of those things. So I wanted to say, you know, happy 5 years. So it's been a rough ride, man. Rough ride. And I will say, not a single person knows that I've been doing this for 5 years. So they see me filming, they see me making videos, they see me documenting, but they don't know what it's for or why. And I haven't told a single person. So I think it might be time to maybe share that. I was really close to sharing that with Jessica today. I was thinking that that would have been something fun to do, and maybe even film when I tell her, but wanted to get her reaction and see. But yeah.